You're both gonna get a fucking kick in. Promise. I'm gonna fucking slice that fucking nuts off. Okay, how does that sound? Yep. Really. How does this sound on YouTube? Okay, not bad. I know, mic is... I don't know how this is gonna affect me if I'm moving my head around. So let's just keep talking and move my head and we'll see. Okay, we might need to turn up the gain a little bit. Yep, we have, and we're ready to rock and roll, I think. So let's get in the gaming position. And okay, we need the cursor on that screen. Again, this is just a test. We're just going to go into a match quickly and we're going to see how everything sounds while I'm gaming. And looked on YouTube because that's what I'm doing. I'm watching myself. Oh, we also need to make sure that the text chat is... We gotta have the cursor on the other one.
Welcome to Liberty Falls. Population? Well, less than yesterday. Never been so glad to see backup arrive. Hell, lucky I'm still in one piece.
That's stupid.
I need you to look for survivors. Subdue any threats. Help me save this town. Copy.
We got a settings issue here. Controller, because it was set up for gonna just try chatting here. So we're gonna do a little bit of the Easter egg. And I might need to turn up the gain a bit. I like where the mic is, but it seems to be loud. Go away, zombie. What are you doing? Turn up the gain a little bit. How does that sound? Oh, that seems to be. Still seems to be going quiet. I don't know. This mic is really like unidirectional or omnidirectional, whichever way around that. And yeah, so where the mic actually picks up noise from is extraordinarily narrow. Extraordinarily narrow. I really don't like having this microphone in my face. I mean, at least it's out of my eyes shot. My field of view, should I say. Okay, so let's just do a couple of bits, because, well, you know, I'd like to be able to not use a headset and have the audio through the television. Now, I sound a little bit robotic. Maybe that's because I'm actually, like, trying to concentrate on looking at 3 different screens while trying to adjust audio, visual, and mic performance, plus trying to kill zombies. Yeah, so as I was saying anyway, I'd kind of like to be able to listen to the television rather than having a headset on. But I don't know if I'm actually going to... I think we're going to try. Should we try, ladies and gents, if you're watching this test broadcast? And I think what it is I'm not really used to talking, you know, to a mic and to people that I'm not actually talking to. So you'll have to forgive my wayward voice until I guess I'm comfortable with okay, let's just pause this. Yeah, until I'm comfortable with talking. But I don't. Let's I'm not sure if I like the thing, but see what I was thinking of. It's really distracting hearing myself as well. So that might be one of the issues as well, because I keep pausing to listen to myself for some reason. Because I'm crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, so I'd like to listen to the television, but I don't know if my mic's going to pick it up. I'm gonna give that a quick go a minute. Bear with us, YouTubies. So I've got my TV now blasting out the audio. So I've not got to listen, or not got to wear a headset. And I think it's actually not picking up. I can't hear any feedback coming from the YouTube app. But now something has... forgot to organize me weapon again. So I kind of like the fact that I'm not having to wear headphones. Gotta say, that's much more comfortable. Much more comfortable. I'm not sure about having this mic in my face though. I feel like I'm wearing a seatbelt or something. Hold on, Whoa, that is a bad lag. That has got to be about a minute. It's supposed to be ultra low. And my internet connection has got super fast upload. Well, not super fast, but fast upload and downloads. So there shouldn't be this kind of delay or distortion or anything going on. Latency, that is. Okay, so I think the camera's in quite a good position. The lighting's not too bad on the camera image. The volume of the mic is pretty good. Everything seems to be in place for some broadcasting. Except for that flaming delay, man. That is just crazy. I don't know if that's just my phone or if everybody's actually having that, but I set to have ultra low latency. I mean, I don't think it's matter, but it's gonna matter if there's a minute delay from what I'm saying and everything, and that means, you know, if you type something, there's gonna be some sort of weird delay. It's not gonna be like a, you know, fast and witty repartee. It's gonna be. Oh, I can't listen to myself any longer. Shut up. Okay, YouTubers. I'm pretty comfortable-ish with the arrangement of this equipment. It's not ideal because what basically I need my monitor this side, but I can't have my monitor this side because I can't have the computer that side. Because I'm using my television for the picture of the game for me to be gaming and using the monitor for the channel. I've got like a weird TV that the HDMI's are in an awkward spot, and because it's such a big TV, even the like 2-meter cable can't actually reach from one side of the TV to the other and then round the room a little bit to get to where the computer would be placed, to be able to have the computer on that side where it should be and the monitor on that side. So now everything's on in that side, and my computer is hidden behind my monitor, and my monitor is pushed up against my lighting source. My camera is slightly in front of the monitor and in the corner, and it's not really like bad, but then I've also got this bloody mic boom that's in my way. So I've had to organize the screen display so that I've got the non-essential things on one side and the game chat on the other, but it's not organized that well. The monitor's a little bit too far away to be, comfortable. And there's not really anything I can do about that. Because I'm always going to have two monitors, so I'm always going to have the main display for myself, it kind of directly, because I don't want to really look at the screen from an angle. I mean, I guess we could try that, but if anybody's watching, because I can't actually see if anybody's watching. If anybody's watching, please note if the video quality is good, or sound quality, or if I'm sounding too robotic, or if I'm not keeping a good tone, or whatever. I'm new to this, and it's very uncomfortable for me. I don't actually enjoy gaming and broadcasting. It's not enjoyable for me. It's quite stressful. I hate the sound of my voice, and I mean freaking hate the sound of my voice. And I certainly hate the sound of my voice when it's being broadcast over the internet. But worse is that because I'm concentrating on so many different things, and I'm not confident with what I'm doing, except for the kind of gameplay bit. When I was listening to myself on YouTube to see how it was sounding for you all, I could definitely hear like change of pitch and tone, or slightly robotic. I wasn't settling on a voice like I would if I was just talking to people normally. I would just be chatting away, and so let me know in the comments. Yeah, I definitely need to sort my gun out. I need my...
I trained for this.
And it's quite distracting to have this boom in my face. So it's not quite out of my peripheral vision. So I can see this freaking boom coming at me. I've got the mic and it's not quite out of my field of vision. But it's where it kind of needs to be for the mic to pick up my voice and not make my voice sound overly weird. And it's just very distracting to have all of this stuff in my way. And my back hurts when I'm sat up straight, because I'm putting too much pressure on my spine that I ruined when somebody tried to kill me by pulling out in front of me, and I ended up hitting him on my motorcycle at 60 miles an hour head on. That hurt. Like, hurt. I've injured myself a lot, but that was the most pain I have ever felt. Ever. That's what happens when you break your neck and fuck up your spine. And crush your leg and cut all your arteries in half and rip all the muscle off your bone, and yeah, not good. Surprising enough, though, I never cut. My skin stayed intact. And lesson to you all: if you're on a motorcycle, I know it's not cool. I know they don't look cool. I know they cook you. But biker gear saved my leg from being literally chopped in half. And don't skimp on the cost. Because if I had skimped on the cost, I mean, mine weren't super expensive, but they weren't bloody cheap. If I had skimped on the cost, I reckon that car would have cut my leg in half. But the biker gear stopped that. Just kind of mushed everything around and ripped my flesh off my bone. But it didn't cut my leg in half. So that's good. Okay, so I think we're good on the test here. Mic is sounding good. Mic's in a good spot-ish. Hopefully the latency will go, because it should be ultra low latency, so that people can talk to me and it's not delayed, so it can be relatively relevant to what's going on. Cool. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I don't know actually how the game sounds. I've got the audio output lower than the game. If that's an issue and you'd like to hear the game a bit more, then obviously let me know. Obviously not on this particular stream unless you jump in quickly before I end it. I'm not sure about the camera placement, but I can't have it in front of me. I think I need to get some sort of camera boom so that I can not have like these tripod things, because they're really annoying, because obviously you've got to have the camera quite close to be able to have a decent image of yourself. But if you've got these tripods, you're limited to where you can put them, because obviously your toesy pegs are in the way. And hopefully with time we'll, I think, to be honest, I'm gonna go back there streaming from a console. There is a couple of reasons why I wanted to start streaming from my PC. First of which, this particular game. I've got it on my console, but you can't set the screen ratio, you know? So I like to play in ultra wide, and I can only seem to do that on a PC correctly, because Microsoft PlayStation and games don't allow you to adjust the aspect ratio output only on PC games, which is stupid because there's no freaking difference. It doesn't seem to affect the machine at all, or the GPU. So why can't you change the aspect ratio on console games? Just the PC versions. Or you can buy, obviously, the ultra-wide monitor, but then that distorts the image, and then PlayStation and Xbox, again, haven't updated their software so that you can kind of natively play on these ultra-wide monitors. And if you've used ultra-wide monitors, which most of you do, or have, or are, then you know that an ultra wide monitor is the only way to game. And I also do game design, or starting to do game design, and I also design products using CAD software. And ultra wide monitors are better. They give you a lot better field of view. It makes it much simpler and easier to see what you're doing when you're doing complex design. So I'm torn. It's like I don't particularly want to stream using a PC because there's too much to think about. I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it, but there's just too much to think about. There's, you know, 2 screens and so on and so forth. Because well, I like consoles. I was brought up with consoles. I love my PlayStation. I love my Xbox. Even though I'm not really an Xbox fan. No offense, Xbox or Microsoft. I'm kind of getting into it. You do have really good games which I like playing. PlayStation do have more games than Xbox. But this year, or this generation, it seems that Microsoft has not only been cheaper on their consoles and undercut PlayStation, but it would seem that in particular in the next part of their generation, so the kind of final throw of the PlayStations and the Xboxes before they bring out the next gen, Xbox seems to have more games, and PlayStation are lacking on their titles, which everybody is complaining about. They're like, why? What's going on? No. What are you doing? Everybody loves PlayStation. You're the best consoles in the world, and yet this time, where's all your titles? Why have you left your gamers standing in the bloody rain with their fucking thumbs up their butt? Because what else are you going to do with your thumb if you're not got it on a joystick? Or joystick, thumbstick. That's my age, joystick. Hey, put in the comments, even if you just quickly browse this and end up watching this test to the end. If you still use a joystick, let me know. I'd be interested to find out how many joysticks, and I'm not talking about if you use joysticks for some sort of simulator. I'm talking about for gaming. Man, I used to hate the joystick. And then when the first gamepads came out, I hated them as well. Because it was like, no, what are you doing? I don't want to use these stupid arrow buttons to move. I want a joystick. But then when you have the joystick, it's like, oh, I don't want this big joystick with tiny little buttons all the way around it. It's stupid. I want me controls to be separated. And then PlayStation. I think PlayStation might have been the first to do that. Maybe Nintendo, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I don't know if I'm correct. But my knowledge is the PlayStation was the first one that I can remember that had a proper controller that has stayed true to, you know, modern day controllers. Okay, so that's the end of the test. I hope you enjoyed watching the test. If you've watched the test, probably not. I will be live streaming shortly, so come and join in on the fun.